Hey guys, this is Adrian with Crypto 5G, bringing you another video on Vortic United. Today is Thursday, 22nd. Sorry guys. Thursday the 22nd, 2023. I'm just going to do a quick video. I have another video that I want to add to this one. First, let me give a disclosure. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here giving financial advice. I'm just showing you guys my journey in crypto. So don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Okay, guys, remember that crypto is risky, DeFi is risky. So, okay, one of the platforms that I'm invested in is Vortic United. Jensen Robles, which is the master trader and the CEO of Vortic United, just had a Zoom call with a couple of YouTubers that they usually do it every Thursday. He comes on a call, answers questions. I asked a few questions and, well, they didn't get answered because, there's a bunch of people asking questions and they're limited with time. So hopefully next week they get answer. And one of the questions I asked was that I wanted to know how many traders, just so we could have it on record, how many traders he has, or is it only him trading? And with that question was, does he have a bot also trading? Okay, so if you guys were logged in and listened to the Zoom, you could have read my messages. And another question was, what is the average amount that he's trading? Not how much he has in deposits, but I just wanted to know. I'm curious to know how much he's trading every day. Is it a million? Is it 100,000? 10,000? Is it 10 million? So anyways, just a few questions, because we don't want. I know that I'm learning trading. I'm doing trading on my own, and I'm learning that. And I know that usually traders of whatever the full principal amount that they have per trade, they use anywhere from 1 to 5%. So let's say if you have $100 per trade, you would trade $1 to $5. Okay, 1 to 5%. So I was just wondering how much he was trading. I'm just curious. I'm curious how people with so many millions. I want to see how the whales trade. I know it's a percentage. I think he says he's gone up to 7%, even 10%. But I'm just curious to know about the amount. Anyways, guys, you know how this works. If you are new here, there's different packages to invest. Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C. It's pretty simple to understand. It tells you the percentage rate that you're gonna make, the USDT, not dollars. Remember, everything's crypto in and crypto out because we have to be careful with our language in DeFi. This platform pays Monday through Friday. Okay, you get paid your rewards Monday to Friday. You collect them Saturdays and Sundays. So you have four options here. On the first three, A, B, and C, you can cash out every week. Okay. So what I wanted to explain a little bit was this promotion going on, guys. We got a new promotion, and I'm loving it because as a YouTuber, I saw this. I'm like, man, what an opportunity! If I could just make it, with all you guys' help, because basically I'm gonna need everybody that watches my channel, anybody that wants to invest in Vortic United through my channel. It's gonna take everybody's effort, and if we hit it, good. I'll go to fly to Turkey. If not, well, we tried, right, guys? So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my best and do videos every day and promote this really hard. Why? So I could go to the offices of Vortic United and take pictures with Jensen Robles, and maybe go out to eat with him, watch him trade, be in the office, and just to get to know Vortic United and have even more confidence on doing videos for Vortic United. So anyways, how this is gonna work? There's three different plans. First, we have to start with the first plan, guys, and there's what it is. It's a qualification challenge. Basically, it's a challenge to go to a mega event in Turkey, guys. I've never been in Turkey. I don't mind going to visit Turkey, but not only that, to go visit Vortic United, that would be amazing, guys. You know, I would probably double my account or something, just to get to meet the CEO and the trader, and ask the questions that I think need to be asked. Like how many traders you have, what are the margins that you use, um, how much money do you trade per day, stuff like that. Not only the trades, but the amount of the trades. Okay, so the qualification challenge for the mega event, it's gonna be for 2 months, guys, and it ends in September. Okay, so we go to Turkey on September, which is I think it's the 1 year anniversary. That's why they're doing it. Okay, so this is the challenge, guys, for whoever wants challenges. And if you were already thinking of joining Vortec, man, come on, let's do this together, guys. There's only 150 spots, and we need a new volume of first level people that are just having invested for the first time. We need 15,000 of everybody's, which is nothing. I have more than this myself, but we need a few people, minimum two people or more, that deposit on a first level basis, 15,000 or more, and the new qualified turnover is 40,000. So these numbers we could hit. We just need everybody's help. If you could do 100, if you could do 500, if you could do 1,000, heck, if you could do 7,000, whatever you could do. We just need volume. We just need to hit this mark here, and once we hit it, we're gonna have accommodation only. That means, what I'm thinking. It's just like the hotel and stuff. You know. But once if we hit this marker here, and I keep promoting on YouTube, and we start the second challenge. It's three total challenges. Second challenge is just for 75 people. Okay, and I'm going to be brief on explaining it. And we need volume of 25,000, so 10,000 more than here, so it's 25 total, and 100,000 in 25,000 new volume, and 100,000 in total qualified, new qualified turnover. Okay, and that's for 75 people only. Okay, so this will book my flight and my hotel, which is amazing. Then the last challenge is this, that you have to have a new volume level of 40,000 USDT and 250,000 of qualified turnover. And there's only going to be 10 spots. And that would give me and you guys, because I'm going to share all the info I get for you guys, business class flights and accommodation. So basically, flight and hotel and everything, but business class. So a little bit more VIP. So it's gonna run for 60 days. We have 58 days to go. We're everybody's starting at zero. So guys, whatever you want to do, if you've already joined Vortic United with me and haven't made a deposit, come on, man. Let's start doing this. Let's start doing this. There's only 150 spots. I would love to go represent my team with Vortic United. Represent you guys and talk for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, before we get to that, once we get close, and if we do hit one of these challenges, I'm gonna ask you guys what kind of questions we need to get, like really good questions to ask Jensen Robles. We could get those answers for you guys. So let's do this, guys. Do whatever you can. Um, let's push through. Let's get this challenge going. Like I said, I'm gonna do my part. You guys do your part, and and remember, guys, to open an account, you don't even need money to open an account. But of course, you don't want to open an account and not deposit anything. But you could open an account with no money down, so you could start doing research. So you could start going to like the media center, and going on Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, you know, and so you could be checking out the previous day trades, like here. You can scroll back any day you want. So yeah, guys, this is amazing. And remember that you can deposit in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT on the ERC20, which is Ethereum, and the TRC 20, the Tron network. Okay, guys. So not too long because I'm gonna post the video from the CEO right now, so you could know what with the YouTubers, so you guys hear directly from him. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like my video and subscribe. And before I forget, remember I'm gonna leave my affiliate link. Okay, I'm gonna have my own affiliate link at the end, so you could click it and join my team, and hopefully we could, you know, get this challenge and go to Turkey to represent my team. That would be amazing. So it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for everybody investing with me. And I thank you guys. Okay. So enjoy the video and take care, guys.
Streaming, as you guys are noticing at the top of your screen, is either a lightning bolt or a reconnect button. Should you have any questions, any concerns with the video is acting up or the audio, just hit that button and it will try to reconnect you to a stronger signal. Last but not least, if you can hold off your questions to the end of them, we'll get to them as quick as possible. And because I'm sure Jensen is going to be talking about phase 2 of the community, we really need to make sure we quickly go over a quick disclaimer because we need to make sure we are staying all kind of legal and stuff. So real quick, I'm going to cover this. Please understand we do not provide investment advice. We are not financial advisors. The information provided on this webinar or any email, videos, or website, social media posts does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, or any kind of advice, and you should not read that content as such. We are not suggesting cryptocurrency should be bought, sold, or held by you. Do conduct your own due diligence, please, and conduct your own. Consult a financial advisor should you have any questions or concerns. Remember, cryptocurrency is very risky, and the potential loss or part of all your crypto is possible. And the information we're going to provide in pictures and graphics in this today's presentation are for educational and illustration purposes only. Vortic United is not regulated by any regulatory bodies or government and offers no guarantee of any returns. Past rewards earned by all us and the community are not and should not be considered a guarantee of future returns. And please never ever risk more capital or crypto than you can afford to lose in any program, as they do carry a certain element of high risk. Do conduct your own due diligence and consult a financial advisor if you have any concerns or doubt before making any decisions that you're worried about. So without that being said, Mr. Jensen, I believe the call is yours.
Thank you so
Would
much.
you like me to pull up the PDF first, or would you like to get into that? How would you like to proceed?
Let me small introduct everything, and then
May I
we can
suggest you try and get a little closer to your laptop? I know you're traveling. You're getting a really echoing verbation sound there, and you sound like 100 miles away from your laptop.
Now it's better?
A little bit, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Well, and also there's a number of people that English is a second language, so if you could also speak as slowly as possible, that would be helpful as well. Thank you.
You get so excited on all the news, you just go really fast, and the people with English is kind of shaky. They kind of get lost.
I overturned them even. I know. Okay. So thank you so much to everyone and each of you that you're so fully be there. More than 430 people on the call. This is wonderful. And like I was promised all of you over the last weeks and even months, a lot of new things are coming, and we are already on it. We are already in it, and we already give something even forwarded. And finally, now from there, we are going very successful ahead, where we can say in the next couple of days, you will see huge of changes for more positive as it is already positive. Well, let us start with the things. First of all, our challenge is going on. The challenge will come very soon to it. We will even also take the screen of it, Mike, where we let you know. From there, we have the compliance in the part, even also of the back office, Maybe some few things is already changed. You see it already in the back office. So names from the like investment and portfolios, other things are getting step-by-step changed to the regularities for the international law, so that we're already in the successful way from the beginning, where we are already into it, even in the halfway, but from there in the very successful and in the realizable way where we needs to be. We have a lot of things, and today I can give you 100% on the webpage, latest 100%. You listen, 100% today. I say 100%. It's there next week, Wednesday, the new interface of the webpage with everything into it, so that you see it also there. We have a lot of other things, even also the structuring. This is why I'm right now in Singapore, not in Istanbul, for the final assignments, because I was a long time even before living in Singapore. And from there, very successful way, we are already in the assignments with the lawyer departments, with the other things. Our structuring is following us right now. It is. We have the holding now finally in UK is open. Paper reply will be in the next couple of days to all of you, so that you see everything, registering everything. This is the holding in UK. We have the company of operation for financings and also for the private things, departments for the project development in Hong Kong. From there, we have the management company open also already in the UK, and from there we have the international license on the Seychelles, and from there in Estonia, we have the European license and regularities, all what we need to go successful finally forward, like always, don't know otherwise from me. So from there, definitely I can say there will be a lot of things, even also the pronouncements of the new PDF documents of the presentations for Vortic United in the interface. You will see it now. It comes in with the disclaimer, with everything, the new webpage. Like I said, you will from outside, you will see it wonderful, everything nice design, everything, all the regularities was inside. And from there, definitely, we will have more than us the successful way as it already is, more and more and more. Even also in the next days, the announcement, the 100% day, still I cannot give, but I can say you definitely only days, not weeks, is the part of Fiat to Crypto. I know all of you are waiting also for this. What you will see bit by bit, every couple of days now, you see some changes to more positive things as it has already happened. And from there, like I said, more than us, success for everyone, each of us. Mike, can you please share the screen for our wonderful mega event in Istanbul?
You would like me to share the PDF? Is that correct?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
Wonderful. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, mega event qualification for 1 year Vortic United, like it was promised. Here we are. The qualification for the mega event in Istanbul from the 20th to the 24th September in Turkey, with a total of spots of 150 people who can qualify in 3 different ways. It was started on the 20th June, 2 p.m. UTC time, and the challenge will be end on the 20th of August, 2 p.m. UTC time. Please listen correctly, very as following. Accommodation only, requirements as following. 15,000 USDT first line volume, a single person can count maximum 50% of the 15,000 USDT. Means even when he is getting more into it and the performance, you have from there definitely maximum 7,500 what gets counted for it, means you need for the requirement at least 2 peoples, and the same thing for the total turnover, the same thing for the 40,000 USDT, also only a single person can sign up maximum 50% of the reachable turnover, means also 2 peoples. When you reach this, you can request for the second part, and the second part is as follow. Flights and accommodation, flights price captured by $1,400 for economic, requirements 25,000 USDT, volume first level, a single person counted exactly like on top 50%, minimum 2 peoples, 100,000 as total volume in team volume. Also 2 people's requirement. And the last one is for the top business class and flights accommodation, flight price captured by $6,000 required by 40,000 USDT. First level minimum 2 people's as single purpose as counted, and 250,000 USDT for the total turnover from the team volume. I wish all of you 100% more than a success to be done for this, because why? Accommodation only is counted for 150 peoples. From the 150 peoples, from the spots what is free, get 75 countable spots for our flights and accommodation, and the business class flights. I know a lot of people will try to reach this. It's only 10 spots free from the 150. Okay, everybody get it? 150 in total. 150 in total accommodation, 75 from the 150 for flights and accommodation, and 10 peoples for business class from the 150 peoples and accommodation. I wish all of you a huge success. I wish to be with all of you. You know it yourself. So from there, who cannot maybe reach it, don't be worried, but I know you will reach it. So you will see me maybe live in the office. You will come for a visit. You see me on the road shows with Mike and Mike, or wherever with other peoples. So from there, we're going a long-term term. Don't be worried. So I push all for all of you the fingers to see all of you by the mega event 1 year, Vortic United in September. Thank you so much. Mike.
Yes, sir. I will turn this off. There you go. Would you like to take some questions, or do you have some other things you would like to cover?
Yes, one thing very important what we change right now. A lot of questions was get also for this today live for multi-accountings. Please, everybody very well listening. There is no problems for many accounts in one house, but it needs to be separated, not directly under each other or separated by each other. Means the sponsor needs to be the person separated on docked. This means one account from the house is here, the other account is directly on the sponsor of the other side. So that not both of the accounts can separate profitable from each other, or even also to multiply the multi-accounts.
So to give it, Jensen, to give it an understanding, if I refer you and your wife wants to come in, they have to use my link. They can't use your link in the same house.
Thank you so much. And for the peoples where it already happens, don't be worried, don't switch. We can change it. So we will give in the next days an announcement out where everybody has the opportunity. We are very fair in this, to get directly to the support and say, I'm sorry, we did it, but can you please switch it to the other side, so everything will be fine. So we can still change it from the manual way. Everything will be fine. So when it happened already, we give all of you the opportunity. We are very humble for this. You know me, I'm a very, very kind person and very open to all of you. I give all of you the changes when there was already happened, maybe the mistake from you, or has happened, however. 10 days you have from there, from the announcement time, to come back to the support, and we're going to change this in the direct way after being yes, we give the other announcement.
So how about adult children that live in the house? The same holds for them. If you have a son that lives with you, they must use your sponsor because they're in the same house. Is that correct?
Exactly. Same house, all separated from each other. Exactly, please.
Okay. Would you like to take some other questions, or is there anything else you would like to cover?
I think this was the most important things. I think all of you are happy from this. So even also emails.
I see some people are a little disappointed because of tax reasons and other reasons why they wanted to put a wife separate. But guys, your wife, your child can have an account there. It is not that they cannot have an account. It just, what Jensen is saying, you can't recruit your wife, who recruits your son, who recruits your daughter, all in the same house, because that is called stacking. And that hurts the company, the longevity of the company, and the community. You can still have, everyone can have their own account. You just can't stack. That's all he's saying. Okay?
Perfect.
But if your child lives in another home, another address, and then you can obviously put them underneath you. Is that correct, Jensen?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay.
My DeFi guru says you cannot sponsor your wife. Your sponsor must sponsor them. That's not true, is it?
I don't know who the DeFi guru, Mike, I'm kind of lost.
It's a question that came up, and he says you cannot sponsor your wife. Your sponsor must sponsor them. That's not true, is it?
That is correct. That's what Jensen is saying. You cannot sponsor your wife because your wife lives in the same household. That is what we call stacking. Yes.
It needs to be separated under the same sponsor. No problem. Everybody can have a separate account, but they cannot profitable from each other, and then you start to build. Exactly.
And guys, the only other way to do this, and I know a lot of people don't want KYC, is to require KYC. So either you abide by these adjustments, or Jensen might have to implement KYC. And I know a lot of folks have a different view on KYC. So take that into consideration, please. Okay.
To explain the KYC.
Pardon?
I didn't get you proper. Can you repeat, please?
A lot of companies implement KYC to prevent the stacking. So, and you don't want, we don't have KYC. So you're asking the community to respect.
And when we don't have KYC, only KYC will be there when it is from needing it, like for the bank wire, for the prepaid card or the other stuff, but for the clearly crypto be a KYC free.
Okay. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get into some questions. Let me start here.
I cannot see those of you. I see only myself. Where are you, Mike?
I just wanted everyone to see you really clearly while you were making the announcement. We're here.
No problem. Wonderful.
Mike is in the background answering questions.
Also nice. Wonderful.
You are the star of the show. They want to see you. They want to hear from you, not us. We're here.
Wonderful.
Okay. A question. I'm starting at the bottom, guys. We have a question column. We'll take questions for about 15, 20 minutes. And then we want to keep the call reasonably short so everyone can hear of the promotion and the updates Jensen was talking about. So we'll try and get as many as we can in, okay? How are the community funds protected? I assume that's what Alan is asking. He's asking, how's the community fund? So I'm going to take some liberal guesses. He means, how's the community funds protected?
They are very good protected on a cold wallet, separated from the offline segment. So we have also be paying out from it in a half automatically way, external from exchanges, of course.
Okay. I have a question. Yes, this call is recorded. You'll get that automatically in your system. Question from Bryant. I know you get this asked a lot. A lot of these platforms typically don't last very long, and they do what is called in the industry, you may have heard of, called a rug pull. They disappear with the person's money. And what assurances are you giving the community that they won't lose their crypto?
Well, I will definitely never run away with everybody's money, because in this way we are really trading successful the past 10 years. Clear guarantee for crypto trading, like we always said also in the first step, as in the disclaimer part. It is risky, but we can minimize the risk in the part, like I always said also in the business presentation, in the part of the analyst system, what we're doing very successful, and with this we're going absolutely into the future.
I have a question from Todd. He says he has a medium-sized team currently with Vortic United. It seems like the promotion that you just talked about, all the big builders will qualify for the spots. So the medium-sized builders and the average people really have nothing to do.
But they can reach the target. Why not? Everybody can reach the target. It's 2 months. It's not only 1 week or 2 weeks. It's 2 months time. So definitely, even for the new starters,
and all the big builders will fill up the spots before the small builders can do that kind of volume, because just by the way it works. So is there anything for the person that don't have a team yet? Any type of promotion for the person with 1 or 2 people? Anything that you have on the horizon for the average, person in the community?
Well, I think for the only ticket, for the only accommodation, for the accommodation himself is not really huge, the requirement from my sense when I see this. when it comes to the ticket requirement after is something else. But I think to at least to get the success to be with the community together with me for the couple of days for the 1 year event, of course they can reach it. So for everybody something on it. They can even book from there when they have at least accommodation, also his ticket. So for everybody is something on it, of course.
Okay, and quite a few people ask. I won't name all the names, but there's at least 4 or 5 people asking if they don't qualify, so they're not allowed to come. Can they come, or can they?
No, the maximum is 150 people for security depart also, but I was already calculating everything. So, but don't be worried. Whoever not qualified can see me on other events. We have also road shows. I'm sitting in the office. Whoever wants to come to meet me in Istanbul, our company, me myself, I'll be there, of course.
So the answer is no. The cap is only the people who qualify. So, okay, a question from Jim. I'm in the United States. They have a large team. He had not joined United yet because he's worried about the compliance requirements of U.S., Canada, and Europe. Please explain the new licensing that you talked about in your post and in a video he's seen a few days ago, I guess.
He will give all the papers and everything in the next couple of days. Also, you will see it directly. But for the compliance part, we are changing definitely some words, like it is what we have not to use in the platform also himself in the business presentation. So we are already on it. So latest next week, everything will be completely also with the new webpage giving directly out. Everything will be fine.
Question, is there in the near future or distant future a app that will be downloadable in the app, either of the app stores?
Of course, this will be also come. Is also standing in the roadmap. Of course, it will. Yes.
Dina is asking, what are the dates for the trip? So Dina, I don't know which trip you're talking about, so we would need to know what specific trip you're talking about to give you a kind of idea if there's dates set for that. Sorry, a little more specific on what trip and where you're talking about. If you're talking about Turkey and the promotion, that is for September, and the promotion is for now till August, and it's in the back office. Will you have this PDF in the back office for folks, Jensen?
It's in the back office, of course, for everybody. Okay.
Very soon.
It's in the back office, of course.
Dan Skinner is asking, what is the difference between Vortic United business model and Novatech? I'm not going to have Jensen answer this because Jensen has no clue what Novatech
is. I don't know the other company. I know myself.
That's a little hard for someone who doesn't know what you're implying there. I can tell you from my point of view, Novatech was in the United States, obviously in the state of Florida. They had a lot of marketers talking out there, promoting that they were a hedge fund, which you can't do in the United States. They had a lot of promotions out there saying guaranteed returns and things that got them in trouble. And as you can see, Jensen is not doing it because of Novatech, even though a lot of folks have joined Novatech from here. He has heard about compliance in different countries, and that's what he's talking about, implementing some compliance protocols and checks and making sure that Vortic United is as compliant as possible. Right, Jensen? What you've been doing the last few weeks.
Of course.
Okay. What is it? Okay, well, that's someone who's not happy about the stacking. They, unfortunately, that is what most platforms struggle with growth. Withdrawals are being delayed. Do you have a solution for this? Just to be clear, Cliff, you're saying most platforms struggle with growth, then have a problem with withdrawals. There's been no issues here with any delays of any kind on payments, just so we're clear on that. Jensen, do you see any problem because Vortic United is growing so rapidly of any problems paying out on time? Because that's obviously
definitely not, no.
Okay. Okay, David, we get your point that you're not happy that you like stacking accounts, but that is just not allowed. So, And that we stressed from the first day. We told you that would have to use an account outside your house. That was stressed on the first day. Obviously, in an internal audit, we found out people were not listening to the rules. So a more stringent approach is going to be needed.
But is there not a big deal? They have still the opportunity to contact the support after the site is going
yes.
out.
A lot of companies would just cut you off. Jensen is saying, please contact us. We'll work with you and find a solution. What wallet do you suggest for these transactions? Cliff, there are hundreds of wallets out there. I use Trust Wallet. There's Exodus Wallet. There's a lot of different wallets. And it depends on where you live. If you're in the United States, you have more challenges, we'll say. If you live in a more crypto-friendly country, you have more options. So you would have to really search what jurisdiction you live under as to what's best for your particular.
And I would say that the one thing you need to look for is, do they handle any of the 4 currency choices that you have for withdrawal? And I would think that virtually everyone does.
Okay. Question from Peter. When will the bank wire payments be ready for use? Peter, I'm assuming you're outside of the United States because Jensen has said repeatedly that it's going to take longer for the U.S. and Canada as he has more challenges with regulatory concerns in the North America region. But Jensen, for the rest of the world or majority, when do you see the wire options becoming available?
In the next couple of days, like I said, it will be with Interplit. It was all in the news what we're giving right now out. So from day to day, it will be gives more and more into the back office now finally.
Do you think it will be available, say, by the end of the month? By the end of the month? Okay. Yes. We'll just say
in the middle of the next week, like I said, the 100% I can give free for this part for the webpage. Latest next week, Wednesday, you will see the new webpage face everything, included all the regularities, everything.
Mel, I just answered about the challenges with fiat in the U.S. Since there's no KYC, how do you propose you are going to deter or police the stacking? That's an internal audit problem, and probably giving out how he's going to deter it, in my opinion, would not be good because there are certain people that will try and find ways around it when he gives the answer how he will police it. So probably not a good idea to say I have a security camera here so the thief can go around another way. I hope you understand that it's probably not a really good answer to give. Not that he's avoiding that, but he wants to protect the community and all of us, right, Jensen?
Of course.
Okay. Dawn, what is the difference between reinvest and now repurchase? I'll answer that. Since we are not investing in crypto, because investing is a word that certain regulatory bodies don't like. Again, it's a play on words, and you have to be careful in what you say. It has the same meaning a lot of times in our own minds, but rewards, invest, capital, rewards, crypto, capital, all these words have to be, Jensen is playing this huge word game with all the regulatory bodies. And it's not that he's changing the rules, he just has to play the word games for all these individual government bodies. So he's working with his legal team and his compliance folks and making sure everything, there is no difference, Jensen, between adding money to your package or what was formerly called a portfolio, is there? Is there any difference?
No, only the name is changed.
Exactly. Okay. Donna's asking, when you were working for private clientele, did you have a company? And if so, was that under a company entity? If so, would you mind sharing the name? I think she's looking for some due diligence on her end.
You mean for the API trading?
Yes, sir. I believe that's.
For the API trading, I was doing it for private clients directly on the exchanges, of course, yes.
So there was, okay.
But later we let they ask them to contact over the support. We can talk about it.
Jensen, I don't know if you'll understand this question. I'm not sure I do, but it's from Jay. Can we reinvest through an IRA LLC account and personal account under different sponsors? So no staff.
Okay. You mean from the company? Okay, from the company account to the private account.
It would be like a company account or a private account. I assume
from them himself, from the company to the private account.
They have an IRA in United. See, that's a United States thing, and you're not familiar with probably IRA. It's an investment retirement fund that I hold at a bank. An IRA account is. So can I?
Okay, you don't know the. When this is not under each other, yes, because it's the same. It's the same household. Is this what you mean? I don't get it proper.
Yeah, that's a. It's an IRA is a account I have at a bank. Can I connect? And I don't think you can connect that IRA under that because that IRA is still under that one person's name. So I don't think.
When this is the same name, is it like multi-account? We cannot. No, we cannot.
Right. No, you would have to have a separate LLC, a company.
Exactly, separated from each. Exactly, correct.
Right. Okay. From Khan Sab, he's asking, dear sir, people wanted to know more about the daily trade, if they're really connected. How can we know that the trading feed is real and not just fake accounts? Is there any way you could put on like I don't know, any type of transaction ID or something?
By the yearly event, we will present again something. We already present in the past a lot. When you're a new member, please let us send you all the information from the past. Because the problem is from the strategy himself into the market, we cannot always update because we will give too much from our strategies we offered. This is why some people are even coming private directly to the office in Istanbul to see behind the scenes what is going on, to clarify something else. When we have huge investors, of course, when we're talking about millions, we can show something more. This is not the problem on it, but we cannot show to everyone continuously the trade histories because of introduction of the strategies into the market. You have to clarify one thing. This is the part of Forex and cryptocurrencies. By Forex, I have an MT4, MT5. It's easily to show. But by cryptocurrencies, it's very difficult to have more paperwork. But what we can clarify is Mike and Mike, this was the only two people that were seeing a live account.
Well, they're wanting to see some kind of proof that the trades are real, I think.
But we can send improvements from the last year, the 4 months history as example. I can see it. So when you go to your exactly when they go to the upline directly, let you send. I don't know who was the question, but I can send you all the documentations of 4 months history of trades.
Question from Peter. Excuse me. Can we buy a ticket to the event in September if we do not qualify, as he would like to see the trading results himself?
Only the best is he come to Istanbul. When he cannot buy a ticket for the event himself, but he can buy and he can meet me definitely over there in the office. This is a possibility. We can work on it.
Okay.
Of course.
Peter, I think these are some hypotheticals that are really hard to answer. I'll ask this one, but in the future, crypto regulations are coming to a lot of countries like the U.S. If it comes to Turkey, how are you going to protect the company?
Directly, like always, exactly the same thing. We are looking directly and organize everything what we need to be. This is why I was talking about the licensing department for the future. What we're getting actually in. So from there, we are very good secured in the part, of course.
Peter's asking, since he's not welcomed at the event.
That's what he said.
You can make it, Peter, if you get one of the spots. Would you consider some kind of live streaming part of it?
Yes, this we can do. This will be not a problem, of course. This can be happening.
Not all of it, but certain key parts of it. You
we
can
make videos out of it and other stuff, of course.
Well, I think you're talking live streaming. They want it live.
Live stream. I will talk with my This is an opportunity. Yes,
you'll look into it. Okay.
Of course. Yes.
A question from a person who had planned to come to an event in the United States in July, and it got canceled. He would like a confirmation that you are coming at a new date.
There was just no hanger. It said, who confirms what?
The question is from Jim. I also cleared my schedule and booked a ticket to Las Vegas for an event with you in July, but you canceled. Our time is precious. I need to know if you still plan a U.S. event, and can you give us a confirmation date?
Of course.
And the date is? He's wanting the date.
Beginning of August. Beginning of August. You can give it to him later. You can give it directly to
Jim,
him.
Okay, we'll get you a date here. Amy, the ETA on the debit card has not changed from last week. It is still at the end of the summer, roughly. And guys, you got to understand, in this industry, especially working with Visa, MasterCard, there's a process. Just like an app, you can submit an app to Apple, and you think it's all perfect. Oh, we want you to change this, and you change it. Then they say, oh, well, we also want you to change this. So if he gives you to be live July 1st, and he submits, there are delays in things. It's just the nature of this industry that sometimes hard dates kind of change, because like the website was supposed to be out 3 weeks ago, but a website has a lot of working parts that are always constantly in flux. But his team is working on it, right, Jensen, to try and deliver by the end of the summer? Okay. Travel dates. They're really wanting travel dates because they have to book in advance. Okay. What security does the website have, and where is it exposed to hacking? I'm not sure I understand the question. When you log in,
your IT department is here.
You'll see a Cloudflare. It prevents the attacks that you're talking about. Obviously, the website is protected from hacking, but he's not going to tell you how, because it gives the bad guys information.
Mike, I'll mention that there's a transaction ID, there's Google Authenticator, and you have to confirm on your email.
You have a Google Authenticator in your account, and you want to back it up, because I'm sure Jensen's support team has got people asking, they lost their code. Guys, back up your code on your phone, on a family member's phone or a trusted friend's phone. Print out the QR code, put it in a drawer. Protect yourself, because Jensen's team, while they can help you, you won't have to do that. And then you have the 2A code, the F2A, then you have the email code. That's how you protect your account. We answered the fiat. We're getting a lot of same questions.
2 minutes left, Mike. Then I need to go very urgently soon.
Okay, well, can a nonprofit 5013C join? Again, that's a U.S. nonprofit organization. Is there any special thing, or because there's no KYC, there's really not any special steps needed, right? Someone's asking, what exchanges or platforms do you use so they can see the trades?
Binance, Bitfinex, Qcoin. We have many exchanges what we're using, of course.
Okay. The qualifications for rank is not part of the mega event. It is based on your actions.
Exactly, of your self-activities, exactly.
Because if I understand correctly, even people who have high ranks still have to qualify starting right away. In other words, they have to bring in new.
Everybody has the same qualification, of course.
Right.
Someone's saying, can they have multiple options, A and B? Folks, I have multiple A's. I have multiple C's. You can have multiple packages. You just can't have multiple accounts. So we're clear with that.
Correct.
Okay. I guess I'm going to check the chat real quick. Do we have full access to your crypto? No, Steve. Once you put your crypto into a package, it clearly says A, B, or C, how long that crypto is locked in for, so Jensen can trade it, him and his team can trade it. You have full access every week to your rewards, but you get access to that package at the end of the maturity time frame, whether it's 32 weeks, 40 weeks, or whatever it may be. It's the best platform. We answered that. So Jensen,
Yes.
guys, if you're looking to plan to come to see Jensen and his team, obviously why he doesn't give the address right now, because people could just walk in unannounced and, well, right now Jensen is not home. So you would waste a trip. So you want to coordinate your event there. You're going to see him. You simply contact support and they will coordinate with Jensen so you can have a great experience.
Okay.
So, okay. Jensen, we are at 45 minutes. So anything you would like to say to end the call?
Thank you so much for everyone, each of you, who is presently today here, for the new announcements, for the new updates, for the new upcoming things, what is going on right now behind the scenes, for everyone, each of you, for me, for all of us, for a successful way. And like I said, I wish all of you the best for the challenge, to be clarified for this and verified, so that we can see over there in Istanbul together. We have wonderful good days together. You will see behind the scenes. You will see everything. You can touch me. You can talk to me, and you will see also peoples from the departments, from the support departments, and many more things. What is coming up over there? So from there, I wish all of you the best, and we hear us in the next Zoom calls together, or also the next Thursday. From there, we go very successful. Thank you so much.
Guys, I see a lot of questions on how this packages work and how much you can earn. A lot of these questions are answered on the opportunity call that is held every Monday and Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Please go into your back office, click the Telegram room, and you'll get times and dates and updates and everything. That's probably the most important room to watch, along with your team's room if you have them, but you want to follow the company's room so you get the latest updates. So guys, thank you very much for coming. We appreciate your time. This call is recorded, and every one of you that signed up will get an email. It might go in your spam box, plus here by tomorrow morning, it will be posted in the Telegram room for you all as well. So thank you very much, Jensen, for coming. We appreciate it. I know you're at 2 or 3 in the morning where you're currently at, working for some project in the community.
10 minutes before.
Okay. So we appreciate your time. Everyone have a great day and take care. God bless.
Okay.